2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event. The final round of the Corn Ferry Tour season opener is about to begin. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here and my mate Rich Beam in the booth beside me. We're thrilled to have you with us on 2K Sports today. It is great to be here for this Championship Sunday, and our featured player is going to be feeling pretty good about things.
As he should be. He's leading by 2 right now, but he's got a lot of big names following him, and it's tough. 1 is not enough, 2 is better, but I'm pretty sure he'd like to have more of a lead going into this final round. It's going to be good to watch, though.
Let's check in with the action out of the 13th. She's played beautifully all tournament. Will she take it all the way to the finish line? Well, that's a handy shot. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Good chance for a birdie coming up. She's hit it inside the range. Putting for birdie here. Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Pretty good shot there.
She's standing over her second shot.
This is looking good. Is it gonna go?
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. She's currently sitting in first place. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Playing from around 160 yards. All right. Facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, well played. A par putt awaits her. And that's another putt that's been holed. Now 22 under par with a handful of holes left to play.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
And she's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. Going with the 8-iron here. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Or is that the number? Well played.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Moments like that deserve another look. And after that, sitting now 23 under for the tournament. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe? That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Time for the second shot at the 17th. Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Gets it to go down. Wow, what a save.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
And she's holding steady in top spot on the leaderboard. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
Not quite going to be as easy to birdie this one today as it was yesterday.
Henny, can you take us through this player's lie?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, times that by 10. This is nasty. Well, at least we're away from that horrible lie.
Oh, wouldn't it be nice to chip this in and win the tournament? Great touch. Really nicely played. Everything on the line with this putt for her. And down it goes. Victory for this player.
Smiles all around. Let the celebrations begin.
Wow, Rich, what about that for a debut? 1 Corn Ferry Tour, 1 win. What a start.
What a way to start your career. Get the win out of the way. Bigger things lie ahead for this player.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the Corn Ferry Tour, is delighted to bring you today's tournament. It's go time, everyone. Let's head out onto the course. Hello, everyone. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We're excited to begin this week's coverage on 2K Sports, and also what's in store for us this week. Let's catch up with play down on the 6th. Oh, that ball's grown some legs. That thing's running.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
She looks like she's thinking about going for it. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Yeah, it's disappointing. It failed to reach the cup. Just a short putt remaining here. Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And as we head to the next tee, our featured player leads by 2. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. And choosing the 8-iron here. Wow, what a shot. She's got a good chance to change her fortunes on the greens here. This would be a good momentum putt. And with that, she's going to extend her lead on the field. And it's a 3-stroke advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. Here we are, hole 8, it's a par 4. The lines aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. That's well executed. This one's heading towards the green.
Super impressive effort from there. Well done.
5 feet coming up to the cup. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And she now moves to 5 under after that. On the tee of the par 5 ninth. Oh, she tagged that one. Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. And here we are with the 3rd shot. And that's safely on the surface. What an opportunity to make a birdie. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
How good was that putt? And that will take her to 6 under. As we make the turn, Rich, our featured player is out in front.
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
That's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard, no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Pga Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's event. It's time to get into round 2. Let's head out onto the course. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us once again. As this player starts their round in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
We're going down to the 9th hole now.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
She's staring a birdie straight in the eye here.
Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And 3 putting for par on this hole. An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. Hole number 10 is a par 3. Opting for the 5 wood. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. And he's down there. You got a read?
Oh, it's so hard to tell, but I think it's a little bit right to left.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. Looks to have some good speed about it too. And makes it. What a bomb. And she's our leader. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Oh, well done. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Going with the 5 wood. That's out to the right for sure. This is her 3rd shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. A par putt awaits. And that'll keep her in the same spot on the leaderboard. The 12th hole is a par 4.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
Time to play from the bunker. Oh, almost went in. She has this remaining for her par. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, that's some pretty tiny work through 2 rounds, Rich. Has opened up a huge buffer over the field.
I don't think I've seen 2 rounds this complete in my life, Luke. Having such a massive lead, how can they handle it?
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. Pga Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to present today's event. Third round coverage is about to kick off. Luke Elvey and Rich Beam, as always, are with you. Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that could happen.
Now to the 4th hole. That one's heading down Broadway. From around 120 yards here.
This one is going straight at it. With this wind, that's a thing of beauty.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. And with it, she's going to extend the lead on the field.
Fantastic start right out of the gates.
Currently sitting at an impressive 17 under for this event. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Going with the 5-iron here. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
I've got it going left to right.
Now that's a mistake. How do you leave that short? Putting for bogey here. Holding steady in first place after that one. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. A thing of beauty. Well, that's a fortunate bounce off the downslope. Might get plenty of roll out of this one. Oh, that was pure. This is her second here. She's a top quality player, this one. Trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
She's got 10 feet, her favourite distance from today.
What a disappointment. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Yeah, it's a good view from where she's standing on top of this leaderboard. As we move to the 7th, it's a par 3. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Yeah, that was a safe play. 19 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Looks pretty good.
This is on the tracks. Wow, what a putt. After that, now 17 under for the tournament. On the tee now with the par 4 8th.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
This is full send.
This is not the best spot to be, just off the fairway and in the bunker. And she's safely on the surface from the sand, but still some work to do. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. So close. Putting for a par now. And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
And just checking in on the standings, and she continues to lead this tournament. Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I've been in absolute awe of this player's performance. It's built a huge advantage going into the final round.
always good to be out in first place. That means you can afford to make a mistake tomorrow, but you don't want to make too many of them with the chasing back and lurking behind.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports, in association with the Corn Ferry Tour, is delighted to bring you today's event. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Thrilled to have you back here with us on 2K Sports. And Rich, as this final round gets underway, our featured player is at the top of the field.
She just needs to keep doing what she's been doing. It's just been spot on every single, it's like clinical almost. If she performs like this for one more round, it's just going to be a piece of cake to win it.
We'll head out now to the 14th and catch up with the action. She's put together a very impressive display to date. How will she close this one out? That was absolutely murdered.
Don't you dare.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Some stunning views from up here, because this green, well, it's very downhill.
Oh, that may have come out a little heavy. Caddy, get her another ball. That one's wet.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And from off the fairway. Whew. Dialed in for sure. This putt for par here. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Here we are on the par 4 15th hole.
Is she going to be aggressive? I sure hope so. If she's successful, she can extend her lead.
Ah, absolutely flushed. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Putting for birdie. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Lots of movement right to left on this putt.
Remember the old adage, never up, never in. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, this is an impressive display of golf. You can't deny it. Now 25 under par as we head down the stretch.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Oh, that impressed me and her. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yeah, nicely played. And she struggled somewhat on this hole. No birdie so far for the event. Penny, what's she looking at here with this putt?
She's 15 feet away, and guys, I think she likes this.
Starting this one out on a pretty big line. Overcooked that one.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. We have a par 5 on this one. Not a bad line, this one. Wow, that was just striped. One win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Oh, she couldn't have done much better with that. She'll take that. This putt coming up is for birdie. That's disappointing. And that should secure the par on this one. That's a tough one to swallow. A 3-putt par in the end. She's currently in first position. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Great shot. Time for the second shot on the 18th.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. This putt to take home the title. And with that, a victory on the PGA Tour. Congratulations.
Gotta say, 2 wins on the season, really firing on all cylinders right now. This player is in for a massive year.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's event. All right, it's time to get the balls in the air for the opening round coverage. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey alongside my great mate Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing you all the shots, all the colour, all the action are Henny Quack and John McCarthy. Rich, the way this player's been going, you can see a PGA Tour future in their near future.
Yes, Luke, just one more victory would get them automatic promotion to the PGA Tour, and what a life-changing event that would be for him.
Now to the 5th hole.
Awesome stuff.
This is her second shot. That should set up another chance.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
It's got a chance. Was that a bit of a miss strike? That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Leading by a shot after that hole. The 6th hole is a par 5. That tee shot looks pretty good. Well, Rich, it's an important day for these players, isn't it? Because the top 156 players at the end of this week in the points list will advance to the Corn Ferry Finals.
And that's where you want to be, Luke, isn't it? You need to get into the finals to give yourself the best chance of making it on the PGA Tour.
So I might need to set.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
She hasn't putted well at all, but this would be a good one to make. Didn't quite get enough on that one. That hole's done. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. We've arrived now at the 7th and the par 4.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
This one looks to be a big bender. Didn't quite judge the speed on that one.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Currently a couple under for the round. The 8th hole is a par 3. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Straight at it.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. 14-footer.
A great birdie chance here.
Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Oh, so close, but an easy par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. She's currently in a share of first place. And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich?
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Pga Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's tournament. It's time for the second round. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. This player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
This player just needs to keep going out and just staying as relaxed as they have been, and don't take unnecessary chances. Just keep it simple, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts if you will, and see where it lands at the end of the day.
We'll head out to the 10th hole and catch up on play. Playing from around 110 yards out. That's some good golf right there. Trying to get to 15 under now with this opportunity. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This looks like it's going to go left.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
It may be short, but it's not cute. There's a lot of break in this.
Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. What does she have in front of her here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Sitting at -14 now for the event. This hole is a par 5. Wonderfully played. Second shot here on the 12th. Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. She needs this to save par. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Hole number 13, a par 3. Opting for the 5-wood. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole. This one from about 160 yards out. Oh, tidy looking shot that. A birdie putt awaits. Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will. And she remains in first place after that one. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Lovely effort that. Going with the 7. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Henny, what's she facing with this putt?
She's looking at just over 12 foot here.
And so close to the birdie. What a shame. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that puts her in first place. Yeah, that's another really impressive performance, building upon the advantage, and it looks like taking a big lead going into the final 2 days.
What an amazing performance. Everything that this player's done has been absolutely spot on. Flawless, if you like. Massive lead through 2 rounds, but lots of golf yet to be played.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event. It's time for our third round coverage of this event. Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam. It's always great to have you with us. Rich, this player has been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that could happen.
Let's get down to the fourth hole. Opting for the 5-iron.
A tough break there. Just getting into that second cut of rough.
Ooh, that almost went down. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Got to try and save the par here.
John, you're down there. You should have a good read on this. What's she facing?
Just a slight break to the right on this putt.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. And she's maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And as we move to the fifth, it's a par 4. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Yeah, that one will play. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
That's very impressive.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Currently sitting at an impressive 17 under for this event. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. It looked like it came out of a cannon. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. And here we are with the third shot. This one was flushed right at it. Will it go in? Just a short putt remaining here. She's currently sitting in first place. Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole.
Nicely done.
This should play. That was special.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Good look at a birdie here. And he's down there. You got a read?
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
This is a par putt. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. We've arrived now at the par 3/8. Going with the hybrid. This one is from at least 30 feet out. Six feet remaining to the cup. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That was a bit of a miscue.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
How close was that to going down? Well, I hope she makes this one because it's for par. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. So as that round comes to a close, it's a lovely position this player holds in top spot, Rich.
Nothing better than seeing your name on top of that leaderboard with just one round to go.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time.
Well, hello there. Glad you could join me for a round. My name's John McCarthy. I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I'm excited you decided to bring me along to TPC Boston with you today. Couldn't ask for much nicer of a course. Best of luck to you out on the course today. That drive was fierce. All right, from the beach. All right, we're out of that sand. That's amazing. 5-foot putt coming up. Lovely to see us starting our rounds under par already. Good stuff. Okay, here we go. Par 5, second hole. Tee it high. You know the rest. That's too bad. That was great work out of that bunker.